Hey, and thank you for clicking play. Basically, I had to do another quick emergency trip back to the UK. Not going to bore you with the details of that, personal, family stuff. But while I was over there, I got to basically grab some of my personal items as well as some other stuff. Because while you're there, you may as well. And so what I'm going to show you next is the footage that I took in my old family home of just some of those items that I kind of rediscovered going through the loft, and what my intentions are for them. One of them you will have already seen, but the others will be some surprises, including a very nice surprise in this bit of footage that I'm about to show you. Sorry for the obscure angle. Jimmy rigged the phone into a salt and pepper holder because essentially I am in the UK on some emergency family business at the time of recording this video, but there are some things I've picked up and discovered in my childhood family home. First and foremost, most importantly, been tucking into this. Who remembers K-Cider? Didn't realise they'd re-released it again. I was spewing a little bit because they have reduced. It used to be, I remember clearly, this used to be 8.4%, but it came in smaller bottles. And it's now 7.5%, but of course the can is bigger than the bottles used to be. So, that's one of my very first tipples. So I have very much enjoyed getting some of that in me. So that's great. The things you find. So poking around in the loft, I have found one of my earliest possessions. This probably predates the cheetah that I have actually, that I've never let go of, the cuddly cheetah that I still have back in Australia. Who remembers these? There'll be a separate video of that all by itself, I believe. Yeah, amazing to find that in the loft. Still working. I haven't cleaned it, I haven't done anything to it. Whether I take that home or not, I don't know. Where's home? Where is home? Also in the loft, and an unexpected thing. My original atomic pinball. So that will definitely be coming back with me. Oh yeah. I need to 3D print some legs because they went missing ages ago. I have to remove the batteries out of the cover if they're in there. I don't think they're in there. Open. Doesn't look like they're in there. No. Oh, no batteries means no battery damage. Heck yes. Atomic pinball. Okay. And next, don't get too excited because these are not great. Actually, that one's not bad. We have a zip stick box. Now, the joystick, as with all of my Amiga joysticks, are long gone because I sold my Amiga, and the zip stick would have gone with it because that would have been my last fully functional joystick. This was my favourite joystick, Super Pro zip stick. And here I have the box, and actually that's not in bad condition. So that is salvageable, that box. So when I eventually do get another zip stick, heck yeah, I'm pleased I found that because I wasn't expecting to find that. Can't say as much for the condition of this. We'll go this one actually. Microjet. My goodness, we went through the joysticks in our house until we discovered the zip stick. But the Microjet, there it is. A terrible, terrible joystick. But my plan for this box is to basically, I'll flatten it, I'll take it back with me. This was £10.95. This, has this got a price sticker on it? Because I remember getting this in Whizbit. Whizbit Games. No, but what we do have in here is that. There we go. So that's cool. This was a piece of crap, and this is long gone. So the Microjet. So what I'll probably do is I'll actually cut out one side, maybe two, and maybe frame those. I think that's the nice thing to do with that. And the same with this one. So this box is completely munted, and I think at some stage you can see the spray paint here, and I've scratched yeah into it, and thank you something. Don't know what's been scratched into that. But this paint here, because I would have used this as a backdrop when painting model railway pieces, Warhammer pieces. Now I did actually find some of my Warhammer, but that was no longer mine. That had been passed on to my nephew, so it's not rightly mine, and so he's going to take ownership of that, of course, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, my original Warhammer figures, it was just nice to see them again, along with some of my original Star Wars figures, including Boba Fett. So there we go, some of my actual originals. But yeah, this CP, I don't know what's happened there. CP. So I think the salvageable part of this box is probably this. So I'll salvage that, and again, I think that would be nice in a frame, because this was one of my favourite joysticks for flight sims. It was only digital, it wasn't analog, but I don't care. Great memories attached to that. Haven't managed to recollect one yet. Okay, now on the topic of that kind of related stuff, I'm going to show you something, and you're all going to get excited, and then you're going to get confused, and then I'll fill you in on the story. What do I have here? In the loft, in my childhood home, I pulled this, and I'll include a photo of how buried this was. Yes, that is an Amiga 500. And anybody that's been following my channel for any amount of time knows that my original was sold to fund my first PC. And that is 100% true. This is not my original A500, this is my nephew's. So we lived under the same roof for a while, and this is his. So a lot of memories, a lot of my Amiga gaming memories, holy crap, they are directly related to what I am holding here in my hands right now. Fond memories of playing Street Fighter 2. I know you can't say that because it's so bad on the Amiga, but he got it one Christmas and we played it. Home Alone as well, same thing, terrible game, but we played it at Christmas on his Amiga. Things like Days of Thunder, Shadow of the Beast 2, Nightbreed, Back to the Future 2 were all played on this, because he had the Screen Gems pack. So I'm hoping the games will also be retrieved from the loft at some point. The only one I did manage to find was just a loose disc of Ninja Turtles, or Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles as it is here in the UK. But this disc is actually quite warped. So I will help him restore this. Now this was a later A500 being a Screen Gems, so this has a Commodore memory expansion in it, so I will be discussing the need to pull that out ASAP. But at least the Commodore memory expansions are sealed, and this was flat. This was like this in the loft, so hopefully any leakage from the Vata battery won't have extended beyond the memory expansion. So there you go, not my A500, but holy crap. And on a future visit, I look forward to restoring this with my nephew, hopefully. That probably won't make it on a video. That's private life stuff now. That's private life stuff. My YouTube is, it's about me and my memories. Time to pass on some of the stuff that I've learnt and help my nephew get back into the Amiga on his original machine. That is something amazing. That really is. And I think his original PlayStation's up there as well. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that little bit. And yes, this lot did make it back with me, along with some other train stuff. Not my original stuff, but some stuff that was given to me by another family member. So I've got my Atomic Pinball. This does need the 3D printed legs, so that's fine. I'm hoping it works. I wasn't going to bring this back, but I did. My Fisher-Price TV, whatever. And these boxes, I think I've changed my mind a little bit from what I said in the video. Obviously, this one is in great condition, so and I've always intended to get another zip stick, so I will basically, there you go, some better footage for you from this camera. So what I will do is, when I do get a zip stick, then I've got a box for it. I think there would have been an inner piece of card, not really fussed about that. So there you go, very happy to have that. The microjet, I'm not going to get another microjet, but do you know what? This box and its patina, because it's missing its lid, is part of my computing history. So that's just a shelf piece, and I have always intended to get another Quickjoy jet fighter. And again, I'll probably end up getting a loose one, so I have a box for it. And even though this box has definitely seen better days, these were my days, and you can't replace that. So actually, even though it's just cardboard, that's rather cool stuff to be having on the shelf. Also did some pickups, because of course, while you're there, you might as well go to CEX. So, what did I get? For myself, I got Alien vs Predator on the Xbox 360. This is another game that I enjoyed. I believe I played it on the PS3, not the Xbox 360, but it's the same version, this version. So happy to have that in the Xbox 360 collection. And this is more for the wife, but it's Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yes, I can get this over here, but 18 quid, so just under $20. That's sorry, just under $40. That's cheaper than I'm generally seeing it over here. Yeah, this seems to demand a premium over here for some reason, even though it was one of the most popular games. So I never quite understand that, because there's plenty of copies out there. So 18 quid that cost me. So there we go, that's CEX pickups. But lastly, despite what I said in that clip from the UK, if you were listening about my Warhammer figures, my nephew let me take the ones that I'd painted. He kept the others, because some of them my sister bought him, and some, I mean, basically I handed over all my Warhammer. I'll just show you a couple, and then I'll do a close-up. I'll put them here, and I'll do a close-up, but just to show you one here. I was rubbish at painting them, as you can see. But there you go. So these were Wolfguard Terminators, I believe, is what these were. And I also had a set of Wolfguard, I think they were called Devastators, or Wolfguard Commanders or something, with a rocket launcher and everything. Can't remember. I just like the figures. I didn't really get that heavily into the game. And that's why most of them were just painted black, because black's the best colour, with a hint of red and then some other bits on the bone and stuff. So there we go. I'll set those up and I'll do a little close-up for you, but that's it. So yeah, the UK trip, that was that. Good to be back. Let's get on with life over here. Alright, cheers guys. Thanks for watching.